Hello, everybody, and welcome, welcome to the Morning Banana. My name is Adam. This is a banana. Just making up a coffee. 1 second here. How y'all doing? Got some Starbucks French roast here. Just need a coffee cup. All right, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Banana Show. My name is Adam, and I appreciate anybody who happens to be watching this live. I'm at the shop. Just ran out of my favorite creamer. Got my second favorite backup creamer here. Got a banana. Some raisins. A little bit late to the game today. It was a late night. I watched this Logan Paul Flat Earth documentary, and I'll be honest with you, I did not go into it thinking that he was going to be sincere. First of all, I'm not a Logan Paul fan. If you know Logan Paul, you probably heard of him because he went into that infamous Japanese suicide forest and I guess just happened to film dead bodies and kind of make a joke out of it. So he became kind of infamous for that. I don't know if he's some type of wrestler or boxer. I don't follow Logan Paul, but that's what I know of him, what I just told you. And from what I'm told, he's always been like that. He's always been like that, whatever that means. He's always been childish troll. Probably grew up watching Jackass and thought he could be Johnny Knoxville with his own crew of misfits. Regardless, so I watched this Logan Paul Flat Earth thing, and I went into it knowing very little about what his overarching strategy was going to be. But about 25 minutes into it, I realized this was a total hit piece. I was watching it with Desiree. I told her this is a total hit piece. Smear job. Flat Earth vaccine. Inoculation to keep everybody away from Flat Earth and taking it seriously. Making jokes of it and using the last Flat Earth conference as a backdrop in a 58-minute LARP, live action role play. And whoever is in the Flat Earth community that didn't wind up going to that conference, and being a speaker is probably better for it, because it makes me wonder how involved the people who were organizing the event were, Robbie Davidson, etc., to knowingly have Logan Paul, his camera crew, and whatever there, invite him up on stage to say a few words, and he says, "Oh, I think I might be coming out as a flat earther." And then all these, it's like a year later, it turns out Logan Paul was using that flat earth conference as a backdrop to film his 58-minute hit piece, Smear Job, Flat Earth Vaccination. So, in the, I don't want to spoil it for you, but I'm going to spoil it for you, because who cares? I'll sum up the Logan Paul documentary or movie, whatever the hell you want to call it, To the Edge of Flat Earth. I'll sum it up real quick. He starts off not believing in flat Earth. His friend, who's a conspiracy theorist, it seems, tries to talk to him about flat Earth a couple times. Logan Paul doesn't take it seriously. Eventually, the friend confides in him that he knows that it's real. Flat Earth is real because when he was younger, his dad was a military, DOD military guy, and they grew up on an Antarctica military base, and he saw the edge himself one day behind a fence, and he had one of his friends fall off the edge, and it scarred him for life. So Logan Paul agrees to support his friend, kind of reservedly, and go to this flat Earth conference. While there, he meets an Australian girl who's attractive and clearly part of this whole 58-minute smear thing, an actress or whatever. You'd have to look her up. Logan meets her, she's a flat earther, and now all of a sudden when they finally kiss after going to Applebee's of all places, when they finally meet and kiss, it all comes magically to Logan Paul's brain, and he's a flat earther now. And they tie that in with the moment he went on stage at the Flat Earth conference and says, "Oh, I think I might be a flat earther." In the Flat Earth movie, it's right after he basically got laid by the Flat Earth girl. So they're tying his belief in flat Earth to trying to impress a flat Earth girl. So then the friend who originally told him about flat Earth confided in him in a parking lot. The whole thing's a LARP. The whole thing is a setup. The whole thing is very poorly acted. You have to keep that in mind. I'm trying to save your time. Don't watch this piece of crap. I watched it and dragged Desiree into it last night, and I want that hour of my life back. It's like trying to be reality TV, but like it's clearly acting. It's a LARP. It's literally live action role play using real things as a backdrop. Like you and I decide to go play like we're gonna rob a bank, and we go into a bank, and then we set up cameras and we play like we're robbing a bank, but we don't actually rob it. It's called live action role play. People in the bank are like, what the hell is going on in here? It's like trolling. So you're trolling the people in the bank because they don't know. So I don't know how many people in the Flat Earth community, Robbie Davidson, the Flat Earth Conference, I don't know how many people were in the know that they were being a part of a Google-supported Flat Earth smear job. But with Netflix's Behind the Curve coming out, I can tell you this. There is a controlled and concerted effort to smear Flat Earth. And it's so ham-fisted and heavy-handed, people like me and you watching this can see it on its face. And I wonder what the average global believing yuppies think. I don't know. The Flat Earth friend confides in Logan in the parking lot after Logan's date with this Flat Earth chick from Australia. Pine Gap, probably. confides in him, man, I was just joking. It was a joke when you took it seriously. You always run with these things. And then Logan has another one of those, oh, my life is flashing before my eyes scenes, montages, whatever you want to call it. And he realizes it was all a lie. So Logan can't think for himself. His friend told him it's flat, so he believed it's flat. And now his friend told him it's not flat, so now his whole world is being taken out from under him, and the whole thing was a lie. So Logan Paul doesn't think for himself. He just believes what everybody tells him. So then they fade to black and skip to 1 month forward. The girl and him have broken up. They're interviewing him, and Logan Paul is being interviewed. No, it was total BS. I never believed that the Earth was flat. And the girl and him aren't dating, and the friend and him who told him about flat Earth aren't talking anymore. And then flat Earth, Logan Paul guy, he's asked, well, what do you think about the Earth now? And Logan Paul goes into, I don't even think there is an Earth anymore. And then they fade to black, like it's the new conspiracy, there is no Earth. Like sim theory. Sim theory is not new, by the way. I've written about sim theory like a year and a half ago on my website. People were talking about sim theory a long time ago. So maybe that's his next thing. Not flat Earth, but sim theory. If my explanation seemed a little anticlimactic, that's how the movie was. It literally ends on that note. Like, maybe there is no Earth. So it's not just that it sounds anticlimactic and boring. It is anticlimactic and boring, and I hope that you don't watch it. Total smear job to make Flat Earth look stupid. Anybody who was involved, Robbie Davidson, Flat Earth Conference, those guys are all morons for being trolled. Everybody he interviewed, these so-called Flat Earth leaders, I don't know any of them. I've never met any of them, haven't talked to any of them, I don't follow any of them. So, nobody in the Flat Earth really respects the Flat Earth Society, but even they don't want anything to do with them. So, it is what it is. And my opinion is Logan Paul is probably trying to ride the wave of the Flat Earth attention for clicks. Also, he conveniently, when he was up on stage over at the Flat Earth Conference in the movie, he had made up some t-shirts, Flat Earth Maverick t-shirts. So he's selling merchandise, profiting from the attention around Flat Earth. Good for him. I don't have any t-shirts. So, a big hit piece on Flat Earth, just like Behind the Curve. And I don't want you to be surprised or let down. He's not a flat earther. It's a total joke. The only thing we can stand back and be happy about is flat Earth is being talked about. And that's why I called this video, this morning banana, the Flat Earth vaccines. It's an inoculation. These Behind the Curve and to the edge of flat Earth type things, they're inoculations, they're vaccines. They want to inject you and inoculate you with just a little bit and then twist it, invert reality, and make it seem like, oh, it's totally stupid and this is something that you laugh at. So a vaccine works, they say a vaccine works by giving you a little bit of the vaccine, a little bit of the disease, and then your immune system builds up antibodies to it. So they're giving you a little bit of the flat Earth, just enough to make it look stupid, and then your human body, your immune system is going to be making up antibodies to it, so that next time you hear it, you'll be like, oh, flat Earth? You mean that Logan Paul thing? Oh my god, Logan Paul, like, it's so stupid. Behind the Curve? Oh my god, I saw that on Netflix. You guys are retarded. That's what they want. That's what the concerted effort is. And when you have people like Robbie Davidson, and you have Google behind people like when you have people like or companies like Google behind Logan Paul, you have to wonder. Good morning, Constance. I unfortunately watched the Logan Paul Flat Earth
documentary or whatever he called it, to the edge of flat Earth. I watched that last night with Desiree, and it was kind of like a homework project. And it's 58 minutes of your life. If you watch this Morning Banana from beginning to end, I did a pretty decent review of it. If you want to watch it for yourself, wow. If you want to watch it for yourself, then go ahead. But I don't recommend that you waste 58 minutes of your life. I did a pretty decent synopsis here. The end is he's not a flat earther. It's a total hit piece, and he says at the end, it was all total BS. He's not flat earther. The whole concept of flat earth is totally ridiculous. So don't be surprised. It is literally trolling. It's a LARP, LARP, live action role play. It's trolling the globalists. It's trolling the flat earth community. And yeah, he's trying to maximize on the wave of the flat earth attention, while also, so I was just saying that the only thing that we can take a step back and say, well, where's the silver lining in this, would be like, well, we're talking about flat earth. The kid, because he had his demographic is like the younger crowd, like, I don't know what, 10 to 18. So he's got the younger demographic. The kids who think that drinking beers and banging chicks is, the coolest thing ever. And, you guys are going to go drink some beers and bang some chicks? All right. Not that I don't think that's cool, but, I'm a 37-year-old man. So when you're 10 years old, that thing, oh, wow, he was banging chicks and drinking beers? That's his demographic. Oh, wow, you stayed up on Friday night drinking beers and then you went over to your girlfriend's house? Huh? Yeah, no, it's totally childish and totally amateur. Total hit piece. I contacted Math and Katie Powerland last night, and Math and then I were going back and forth about it. And same thing I'm telling you, I was trying to save him time. Like, you're just gonna get pissed off. Don't watch it unless you're doing research or unless you're doing some homework or trying to nail down talking points to bring up with your legal team, because it's that over the top. And when it's a concerted effort and a concerted hit piece like that, I called it the Flat Earth vaccines. The Flat Earth vaccines. Where they give you just a little bit so that your immune system builds up antibodies to it, so next time you hear it, oh yeah, Flat Earth on Netflix. Yeah, I saw that on Netflix. Yeah, you guys are retarded. You guys are stupid. You guys believe there's an edge. This is the thing. So, a couple things that were brought up in this documentary. One was, Flat Earth is a disc floating in space. I never have any props.
This actually goes upstairs. I'll take that upstairs. I can actually use this. I don't know what that is. Desiree's been in my office. So, the model of flat Earth that Logan Paul was riffing on in his 58 minutes of nonsense was the disk model. So, this is Earth. And what's outside of the disk is outer space. So, there's still an outer space, and flat Earth is literally a flat disk and it's floating through space. So that's his model. And so in that model, there's an edge and you could fall off of it. That's the model that he was riffing on. If you poll 100 flat earthers, I don't know if any two of them will have the exact same model, but the honest flat earthers will start with, like, we don't know. So let's figure it out. Like, you don't know that Earth is a ball. You have photos and pictures and CGI and Disney cartoons. We don't know that Earth is flat and how far out it goes, aside from what we've been able to measure. And what we've been able to measure is flat as a pancake. It gets flatter every day, I think. But we don't know how far out it goes. So to say that it's a disc, circular, floating through space, we don't know that. And that's not what many flat earthers think, as far as I know. So, is there an edge?
does it go on? If you talk to people like Admiral Byrd, like 40 years ago, 50 years ago, he would have told you, well, I was flying over the, from Middle America and South, and I kept flying out, and I saw mineral-rich lands out there, and there's a whole unexplored world, and it's a shame that there's no sense of adventure left in the young American man, because there's a whole world out there ready to be explored. Good impression, right? So, I mean, that's what Admiral Byrd would have said like 50, 60 years ago. What was he seeing? And maybe that's a total psyop too. Maybe it's all a psyop. But I'll tell you what is definitely a psyop and a waste of your time is watching this friggin' Logan Paul. What a waste of time. And anybody who didn't go to that Flat Earth conference as a teacher or a leader, honestly, you saved your time. Yeah, bye, Constance. Take care. Say hi to everybody. Take care of yourself. Tell the family I love them. So today, in other news, it is my buddy Rick's wedding anniversary. So if you know who Rick is, make sure to tell him happy anniversary. I did already this morning. It's Gabriel, the owner of the Hot Shop in Burlington's birthday. So if you like rotis, or if you are in the area of Burlington, and you want to go bug the owner, go in there and tell Gabriel happy birthday from Adam and see if you can get anything for free. They do have vegan options, by the way. I'm done my banana. And what else? News and events. I have a chiropractor appointment tonight. Yeah, we were up late with that stupid documentary thing. And Earth is flat. It's getting flatter every day. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at adamjosh.com. My website is adamjosh.com. I also own a few others, mindballs.org and adamjosh.rocks and some other ones I won't mention. If you would like to be a guest on the show, I got a phone right here. And I could call people with it. And I will call you the same as I would do this. Pick it up, dial, and dial. You could be the person I'm calling right now. Let's see who answers.
St. Catherine's office, Desiree speaking.
Oh, hello. How are you?
I'm well. What is your business today?
You're live on the Morning Banana Show. You're a guest.
Hi, Morning Banana Show.
Hey, so real quick, I roped you into watching that Logan Paul Flat Earth documentary, To the Edge of Flat Earth thing, and what was your thoughts on that?
The biggest waste of my time.
Yeah, sorry about that. 58 minutes of nothing.
It was really poorly acted. Yeah, it was just like he was trying to mock people, but he's not even good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just crap.
Crap.
I don't have a better description. I wish I could be a little more polite or descriptive, but...
A total waste of time, and you're better off to ask somebody who watched it what their opinion is of it than wasting 58 minutes of your life.
Exactly, or just like watch the first 2 minutes and the last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
If you really want to say you've watched it. Because at the beginning he's like judging his friend for being flat earther, and they put up this whole like very fakely done scene of him smashing all the globes, and then they confront him, and then he starts to believe him, and it's just like, if it was at least well done, then it would be humorous. But it wasn't even. Yeah, that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I personally think it's very rude that he lied to a lot of people and roped them into this production. That I'm sure that if he had asked consent for, they would have all.
Yeah, well, this is something that's an actual issue. Is what if they did give him permission and they knew what he was up to? That's an even deeper problem.
Yeah, that is an issue, but yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about that. So.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for your opinion, Desiree. Is there anything else you'd like to say on the Morning Banana Show?
Adam is the most amazing human that I know.
All right. Thank you, sweetheart.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. Well, you heard it here first. Adam is the most amazing person that she knows. So thank you so much. And if you would like to be a guest, on the Morning Banana Show like I just called her, then I need your phone number. So you have to give me your phone number and I'll call you from this landline. It'll be a mutual thing. You're going to find out where my office is when I call you, and I'm going to have your phone number. So it's mutually assured destruction. I got a few landlines here I could call you from, but anyway. Take care. See you next time.